Yo, hey, what's up? It is tea time with your girl TG, the LPC, and that's right. We managed to finish an entire week of motivation, but we're not done. So we're going into another week. I know we're not starting on the week, which is like Sunday, Monday, depending on who you're talking to, but we're talking about a week from the 1st of August, which was a Friday. So here we are, another Friday. We are talking about Feel Good Fridays. And our topic today is music that lifts the soul, my favorite healing playlist. So I'm not going to play or place a playlist on here because I don't want to get into any trouble, or sometimes when you play music then they'll cut your sound out and all this other stuff. You got to write all this stuff, so we're not going to do that, but I'm going to talk about some music that is healing to me, and it lifts my soul, that just really, really encourages me, right? And so, obviously, those that know me know that my number one genre is gospel. I love gospel Christian music. It just really soothes me. It brings me down. It calms me down. Playlist that I am on right now is Jordan G. Welsh. I love her ministry. I love her music. It's pure. I will put her name in the description just so you can have it if that's your thing. But I love her. I just love anything that's pure. I love gospel. Like I said, I love gospel music. I love the old school gospel. I'm not digging some of the new stuff lately, but the old school, just worship music. So I love that. I love jazz. Jazz is my thing. Pete Belasco is one of the most slept on jazz artists, right? But if you ever get a chance, listen to his station on Pandora. It's amazing. He has a number of great artists. Like Layla Hathaway is on there, Bonnie James, you got Brian Culbertson, just a number of great jazz artists. And then Kirk Whalum, I love gospel according to jazz. It's awesome. Another thing or another genre, I guess even time period that just really, really soothes me and puts me in a really good mood is old school R&B. So like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. I love it. I love that barbecue, backyard barbecue music where you're just chilling. I love, just kind of reminiscing and thinking about how great things were back then. So there's a number of songs that I love. I just wanted to get on here and see what your feel good music is. What music do you listen to that lifts your soul, that makes you excited, that calms you down, that brings you peace, right? Music has the ability to shift us in whichever way. I remember before I got saved and I would get angry and I would put on my anger playlist, right? And it was just music that just kind of fueled that anger. Or if I had a nasty breakup or argument with a friend or something, I will put on my I'll put on my sad playlist. So we got playlists for everything. But today we want to talk about the feel good playlist. The playlist, the music that's just good for your soul. That makes you, pop your fingers and be like, yes, that is my jam. Right. I have a friend when I was in Italy, every song that came on, I'm like, that is my jam. And she's like, every song is your jam. And I'm like, yeah, that's true because I love music. It's like the soundtrack of my life, music, all types of music, because my life is all over the place sometimes. I'm doing a lot of different things. So drop your favorite song down in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow for Shout Out Saturday. It's going to be a good one. You don't want to miss it. I hope you have a great Friday. Hope you feel good today and do something for you. PG out.